This is a ball. But how do we know that this is really a ball? What are the defining qualities of a ball? The obvious qualities will be that its shape is hollow, spherical, and its material is elastic. Therefore, with these two sets of information, we can definitely make any number of balls we want. Similarly, we can make a mold with the same information, making what we call a factory of balls. Object-oriented programming, or OOP, works on a similar pretext. Here we firstly acquire the information about whatever program that we want to make, and we create a class with it. This class contains all the information about the task and can produce a multitude of objects. That is why in OOP, classes are often referred to as object factories. Now, OOP has four concepts: abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Let's take an Apple laptop as an example. We know its use, we know how it works, but do we really know how it works? As a user, we don't have any idea about how information is processed in a laptop, or how its different components are connected to each other. Instead, we only know about Apple equipments, what we need to know in order to access them. This technique is known as abstraction, where only a console is provided to the user, thereby hiding the inner working of the program. Now, what do we do on such a laptop? See movies, play games, or maybe attend some kind of online class like the one you're doing right now. And for all these three functions, laptop uses mainly the following units: the display, the sound, and the processor. So for all these tasks, these three units will be wrapped up as a single unit working together to provide you the end product of a movie or a game or an online class. This is known as encapsulation. Now, such an Apple laptop is not going to be all perfect. It might have some drawbacks, like a camera that can be improved. And for that reason, we get new versions of same series of laptops like MacBook 2018, which had a 15-inch screen, got updated to MacBook Pro 2019 that has a 16-inch screen. But these updated versions are never built from scratch, but have the same foundations of the versions before. This is known as inheritance, where one program inherits the qualities of a parent program whom it is preceding. Now, as mentioned, there are a variety of tasks that can be done from a laptop, from entertainment to work, and therefore it can take many forms. From a colleague that helps you out in your work, to a caring friend that entertains you whenever you're bored. This brings us to the fourth OOP concept, that is polymorphism. The name literally means taking many forms. So these were just some basic OOP principles that I tried to explain here on a moderate difficulty. Do keep in touch with Learnophile, for we go into more deeper details of both OOP and Java.